What is up, learners? My name is Dr. Tyler Tarver, and I am so excited I get the chance to help you learn today, and hopefully I'll learn a little bit too. We're both learning. We're both moving. We're both making things happen. Okay, so today we are looking at solving addition equations, okay? We are going to be focusing primarily on one-step equations. I'll highlight it here. Look at that. Boom. We are looking at solving one-step equations. That means that I'm finding what a variable is. I'm getting to the end of my math journey with only one step, okay? So again, you're gonna move on to multi-step. You're gonna get to that later. We are focusing on one step right now. Now, one of the key things I need to talk to you about are inverse operations. Inverse operations, okay? I want you to think to yourself, what is the inverse, AKA the opposite of addition? Say it with me now, 1, 2, 3, subtraction. You have addition, you have subtraction. If you do like plus 10 and then you minus 10, what happens? You're back at zero. If you have a hole, this is the way I like to think of it. If you have the ground and you dig a 10-foot hole and then you fill it with 10 feet of dirt, where are you? You're back at zero. If I go and get a dump truck, burp, 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 put 10 feet of dirt up on top of that ground, and then I subtract 10 feet of dirt, I'm back at zero, okay? So those are inverse of each other. Think of another one. What is the inverse of multiplication? Division. Division, multiplication. They go hand in hand. They're like one of them's, the evil twin of the other one, okay? So they go back and forth. I like to think we all know subtraction and the division. Those are the evil ones, okay? Addition and multiplication, it's more. But more money, more problems. This is what Puff Daddy said. Don't know if I want to say that. Okay, so we're looking today at a worked example. We're going to work this one together, and then I might have time to show you one, and then I've got one I want you to work on your own. Feel free to pause this, rewind it, and go back and learn this at your own pace, okay? If you miss anything, don't be afraid to go back. We're looking at this equation right here. We've got h plus 6 equals 19. Now, from that equation, we need to get the h by itself on one side of the equal sign, okay? So to do that, we're going to have to do the opposite of whatever is happening there. And I know you're thinking, I know the opposite of a plus, of addition. Yes, you do, because you're very smart. Everybody knows it, all right? Now, whenever we do this, we can't just do things that we want. We can't just, I want to get rid of that 6. I'm just going to subtract 6 from there. Here's the problem with that. If you do something to one side of the equal sign and you don't do it to the other side, you've changed that problem. It is no longer a problem and no longer guaranteed that those two sides are equal. What you have to do is if you do it to one side, you have to do it to another. Let's actually work this together. So we've got h plus 6 equals 19. Okay, what is the inverse operation of plus 6? Correct, minus 6. Now, here's the problem. I cannot just do it to the left side of that equation. I have to do it to the right side as well. So I'm going to subtract 6 from there as well. Okay, now let's work this out. What is positive 6 minus 6? 0. Very good. All right. Then we go to the right side of the equation. What is 19 minus 6? 13. Excellent. I'm about to show you where most students mess up in working these problems. They don't carry everything down, okay? Now, we've got the 19. It is accounted for. We've got the positive 6. It's accounted for. We have to bring the h down. We're going to bring the h down right here. So h is still here. We can bring the plus there because it's not h times 0. That would completely mess up our problem. Bring down the positive because, if it would have been a negative, we would have brought down a negative. But it was positive 6 minus 6, so it's left with 0. You can put positive or negative 0 there. Bring down the equal sign. A lot of people forget to bring down that equal sign. And then we're good. Now you have a new problem. We have h plus 0 equals 13. All right? Now, is there anything we can draw from this problem? Yeah. What is anything plus 0? It's itself. H equals 13. Is our variable by itself? Yes, it is, right here. And we know what it is equal to. H is equal to 13. Now, let's dissect this problem a little more. We've already done this one. Check. We did it up there. Look above. On B, it says, which property was used to maintain equality while solving the equation? It is asking what mathematical property did we use that justifies what we did? We did the subtractive property. Most of the time, to label properties, just talk about what's happening. That's going to get you through it. And then, are there any other solutions to the equation? Is there anything else you can add to 6 to equal 19? No, 13's it. Sorry, 13 is it. This is what I want you to do. I want you to work this one and this one on your own and then come back and check your answer. See how you did. Thank you all so much for learning with us today. See you next time.